Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beginner Speaking Podcast. I am Sophia, and today we are going to practice English for job interviews. This lesson is for beginner and intermediate learners who want to answer interview questions clearly, politely, and confidently. A job interview can feel stressful because someone is asking questions about your work, your skills, your experience, and your future. You may know many things, but when the interview starts, your mouth may become quiet. That is normal. Today, we will learn simple phrases, strong answers, polite language, and calm practice for real interview situations. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Let us begin with confidence. A job interview is a conversation. It is not only a test. The interviewer wants to know who you are, what you can do, and whether you can match the job and the team. You do not need perfect English to interview well. You need clear answers, honest examples, respectful tone, and good preparation. You can speak slowly. You can take a second to think. You can ask someone to repeat a question. The goal is to sound prepared, professional, and real. Let us start with the beginning of the interview. When you enter or join a video call, you can say, "Good morning, nice to meet you. Thank you for meeting with me today." If the interview is online, say, "Hello, can you hear me clearly? Thank you for inviting me to this interview." These sentences are polite and simple. If someone says, "How are you today?" answer, "I am doing well, thank you. I am happy to be here. How are you?" This answer sounds warm and professional. A good beginning helps your nervous mind feel more ready. Now, let us practice introducing yourself. Many interviews begin with, "Tell me about yourself." This question does not mean tell your whole life story. It means give a short professional introduction. Use this simple structure: who you are, what experience you have, what skills you bring, and why you are interested. For example, my name is Daniel. I have experience in customer service. I am good at helping people, solving problems, and staying calm under pressure. I am interested in this job because I want to grow and use my skills in a professional team. This answer is simple, clear, and useful. Let us make another beginner-friendly answer. "Thank you. My name is Sarah. I am a hardworking and responsible person. I have experience working with customers and organizing daily tasks. I enjoy learning new things, and I try to do my work carefully. I am interested in this position because I believe I can help the team and continue growing." Notice the words hardworking, responsible, experience, customers, organizing, learning, carefully, position, team, and growing. Practice your answer many times before the interview so your mouth feels familiar with it. A very useful phrase is, "I have experience in." Say, "I have experience in sales. I have experience in teaching. I have experience in customer service. I have experience in office work. I have experience in cooking. I have experience in using computers." If you do not have formal experience, say, "I do not have much formal experience yet, but I am willing to learn." This is honest and positive. You can also say, "I have some experience helping my family business," or "I have practiced these skills in school." Experience can come from work, study, volunteering, family business, or personal projects. Now let us talk about skills. Skills are things you can do well. In interviews, you can say, "I am good at communicating with people. I am good at organizing tasks. I am good at solving problems. I am good at learning quickly. I am good at working with a team. I am good at using basic computer programs." The phrase "good at" is easy and very useful. After "good at," use a noun or a verb with ing. Good at communication, good at organizing, good at helping customers, good at managing time. Say your skill and add one short example. For example, "I am good at staying calm with customers. In my last job, sometimes customers were upset, but I listened carefully and tried to help them." Another example, "I am good at organizing tasks. I usually make a list and finish important tasks first." Another example, "I am good at learning quickly. When I start something new, I ask questions, take notes, and practice." These examples make your answer stronger. Interviewers like examples because examples show real behavior. Do not only say, I am hardworking. Show it. Say, I arrive on time and finish my tasks carefully. Now, let us learn how to talk about strengths. A strength is something positive about you. Common strengths are patience, honesty, responsibility, teamwork, communication, problem solving, time management, and attention to detail. Attention to detail means noticing small, important things. You can say, one of my strengths is responsibility. I try to finish my work on time. One of my strengths is patience. I stay calm when something is difficult. One of my strengths is teamwork. I like helping coworkers and learning from them. This structure is simple. One strength, one explanation, one example. Now let us talk about weaknesses. Many learners fear this question. The interviewer may ask, what is your weakness? Do not say, I have no weakness. Everyone has weaknesses. Choose a real but safe weakness and show improvement. For example, sometimes I feel nervous when speaking in front of people, but I am practicing. I prepare notes and try to speak more often. Another answer. In the past, I had trouble saying no when I had too many tasks, but now I try to manage my time better. The key is this: weakness plus action. You show that you are learning. Let us practice weakness sentences. One area I am working on is speaking more confidently in meetings. I am improving by practicing and preparing before I speak. Another sentence. I sometimes focus too much on small details, but I am learning to balance speed and quality. Another sentence. I am still improving my English, but I practice every day and I can communicate clearly. These answers are honest, not negative. They show self-awareness. Self-awareness means you understand yourself. A good interview answer does not need to be perfect. It needs to be mature. Now let us learn how to answer, why do you want this job? This question is important. Do not only say, I need money. Money may be true, but an interview answer should focus on growth, interest, and contribution. You can say, I want this job because I believe it matches my skills. I want to work with your team and learn more. I am interested in this position because I enjoy helping customers. I believe I can do the work well and grow in this role. Role means job position. This answer sounds positive and professional. Another good answer is, I am interested in this job because it gives me a chance to use my experience and learn new skills. I like work that involves people, organization, and responsibility. I also like that your company seems professional and customer-focused. This answer shows interest in the job and the company. If you know something about the company, mention it briefly. For example, I know your company has a good reputation. Reputation means what people think about a company. Do not exaggerate. Keep it honest. A simple, honest reason is better than a fake big speech. Now let us talk about previous jobs. The interviewer may ask, what did you do in your last job? You can answer, in my last job, I helped customers, answered questions, and organized products. I also handled payments and worked with a team. Another answer, in my previous job, I worked as an assistant. I answered phone calls, prepared documents, and supported the manager. Previous means before. Use past verbs, worked, helped, answered, prepared, organized, managed, cleaned, cooked, taught, drove, repaired, sold. Practice your work history with simple past tense. Clear past tense helps your interview sound organized. If you left a job, the interviewer may ask, why did you leave your last job? Be polite. Do not speak badly about your old manager or coworkers. You can say, I wanted a new opportunity to grow. The job was good, but I am looking for a position with more responsibility. I moved to a new area. My contract ended. I wanted to learn new skills. If the situation was difficult, keep it professional. Say, it was not the right fit for me, so I decided to look for a better opportunity. This sounds mature and respectful. Now let us talk about availability. They may ask, when can you start? You can answer, I can start immediately. Immediately means right away. Or, I can start next week. I need to give notice to my current employer. Give notice means tell your current job that you will leave after a period of time. You can say, I need 2 weeks before I can start. They may ask, are you available on weekends? You can answer, yes, I am available on weekends. Or, I am available during the week, but weekends are difficult for me. Be honest about your schedule. Now let us talk about salary. Salary questions can feel uncomfortable. If they ask, what salary are you looking for? You can say, I am open to discussing it based on the responsibilities of the role. This is polite and flexible. If you know your range, say, I am looking for something in the range of possible. Or, based on my experience, I believe this range is fair. For beginners, keep it simple. I am open to a fair salary based on the position. Do not sound angry or afraid. Speak calmly. Salary is a normal part of job conversations. Let us learn interview phrases for not understanding. If the question is unclear, say, could you repeat the question, please? Could you explain what you mean? Could you say that in another way? I want to make sure I understand the question. This last phrase sounds very professional. It shows that you care about answering correctly. If you need time, say, that is a good question. Let me think for a moment. This gives you a few seconds. Silence can feel scary, but a short, thoughtful pause is normal. You can think, then answer. Now, let us talk about body language and voice. Even in an English lesson, body language matters. Sit or stand straight. Keep your voice calm. Speak slowly. Smile gently. Do not rush every sentence. If you make a mistake, continue. If you forget a word, use a simpler word. For example, if you forget responsibilities, say, the things I do at work. If you forget communicate, say, talk with people. Simple English is not bad English. In an interview, clear, simple English is stronger than confused, difficult English. Your goal is to be understood. Now let us practice answering, tell me about a time you solved a problem. Use a simple story structure. Situation, action, result. Situation means what happened. Action means what you did. Result means what happened after. For example, in my last job, a customer was upset because an order was late. I listened carefully, checked the order, and explained the situation politely. Then, I helped find a solution. The customer became calmer. This answer shows communication, patience, and problem solving. You do not need a dramatic story. A small, real example is enough. Another problem-solving answer is, at school, our group had a project, but we were not organized. I made a simple list of tasks and suggested that each person choose one part. We finished the project on time. This example shows teamwork and organization. If you are new to work, school examples are okay. You can say, I do not have a lot of work experience yet, but in school, I learned teamwork. Interviewers want to see how you think and act. Now, let us talk about teamwork. They may ask, do you like working in a team? You can answer, yes, I enjoy working in a team because I can learn from others and share ideas. I try to listen, communicate clearly, and help when I can. Another answer, I can work well in a team, but I can also work independently. Independently means alone. This is a strong answer because many jobs need both. You can say, I like teamwork because different people bring different strengths. This sentence sounds thoughtful and professional. Now, let us talk about dealing with difficult people. They may ask, how do you handle difficult customers or coworkers? You can say, I try to stay calm and listen first. I do not take it personally. I ask questions to understand the problem, and then I look for a solution. This answer is excellent for many jobs. Do not say, I get angry. Do not say, I avoid them completely. Show patience and communication. You can add, if I cannot solve the problem, I ask a supervisor for help. Supervisor means a person who manages or guides workers. Now, let us practice questions you can ask the interviewer. At the end, they may say, do you have any questions for us? Always prepare 1 or 2 questions. You can ask, what are the main responsibilities of this role? What does a normal day look like in this position? What skills are most important for this job? What is the next step in the hiring process? These questions show interest. 1 or 2 is enough. Show that you care about the work. Now, let us learn how to end the interview politely. You can say, Thank you for your time. I enjoyed speaking with you. I am very interested in this position. I look forward to hearing from you. This ending is simple and professional. If it is online, say, "Thank you for the interview. Have a great day." End with gratitude, confidence, and respect. Now imagine a learner named Daniel. Daniel has a job interview in English. He is nervous because he thinks his English is not good enough. The night before, he writes 5 answers in a notebook. He reads them many times. The next morning, his hands are cold. But he takes a breath and remembers, "I do not need perfect English. I need clear English." That thought helps him. In the interview, the first question is, "Tell me about yourself." Daniel answers slowly. "My name is Daniel. I have experience in customer service. I am good at helping people and staying calm. I am interested in this job because I want to grow and work with a professional team." His answer is not long, but it is clear. Later, the interviewer asks a question too fast. Daniel says, "Could you repeat the question, please?" The interviewer repeats. Daniel answers. He feels proud because he did not panic. He used a phrase he practiced. After the interview, Daniel knows he was not perfect. He made 2 grammar mistakes. He forgot 1 word, but he also answered clearly, asked for repetition, and stayed polite. He learns an important lesson. Interview success is not only about perfect grammar. It is about preparation, honesty, examples, and confidence. Even if he does not get every job, each interview makes him stronger. This is how confidence grows. You can practice like Daniel. Prepare your personal interview answer before you need it. Write 3 sentences about yourself. Write 3 strengths. Write 1 safe weakness with improvement. Write 1 reason you want the job. Write 1 question for the interviewer. Then read everything aloud. Practice slowly. Record your voice if you can. Listen and improve. You do not need to memorize like a machine, but you need familiar words. When your words feel familiar, your fear becomes smaller. Preparation gives your voice a path. Let us build your interview sentence bank. Thank you for meeting with me today. My name is. I have experience in. I am good at. One of my strengths is. One area I am working on is. I am interested in this position because. In my last job, I enjoy working with a team. I can work independently. Could you repeat the question, please? Let me think for a moment. I am open to discussing salary. What is the next step in the hiring process? Thank you for your time. Now let us do final speaking practice. Answer these questions. Tell me about yourself. What experience do you have? What are your main skills? What is one strength? What is one weakness you are improving? Why do you want this job? How do you handle stress? Do you like working in a team? When can you start? Do you have any questions for us? Pause when you need time. You can answer simply. I am hardworking. I have experience with customers. I am good at communication. I am still improving my English, but I practice every day. Before we finish, remember this. A job interview in English is a skill you can practice. Start with simple answers. Use clear structure. Say who you are, what you can do, and why you want the job. Give examples. Speak honestly about your strengths and weaknesses. Ask for repetition when you need it. Stay calm, polite, and professional. You do not need perfect English to make a good impression. You need prepared English, clear English, and confident English. Thank you for listening to Beginner Speaking Podcast. I am Sophia, and I am proud of you for practicing today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep preparing for your future opportunities. Your English voice is growing, 1 interview answer, 1 calm breath, and 1 confident conversation at a time.